Well, hi there, everybody. Still have some weather to talk about, and that has gone going outside. We've seen a couple good things in terms of the forecast today. We had a little bit of clearing come across Ashtabula, Lake Geauga counties this afternoon. So nice to see that sunshine. The other aspect was some of the snow that was going from north to south. Just some lake effect flurries as expected. A lot of this winding down tonight, and gradually we're going to start to really dry things out as that wind continues to ease out of the north. But the big picture, you can see we've got a system off the east coast. This has been with us for 3 days, continuing to spray just waves of moisture off towards the west, kind of retrograding. Then we've got another system out towards the west. This one is actually going to sink down towards the south. Not going to impact us locally here across northeast Ohio, as high pressure is really eating away at this. You can see the flow and that dry air kind of shoving this system down to the south. So it will spiral its way down through the Tennessee Valley and then eventually up the east coast. And that will keep our local weather dry and pretty non-impactful over the next couple days. But don't sleep on January yet. As we look out in the Pacific, there are multiple storm systems. One of these, in fact, this one that you see coming in a little bit further down to the south, that's going to be our pattern changer as we get into the latter half of next week. So we're talking a good 7-8 days from now. Eventually, we're going to see a big ridge develop out west, and that will likely bring some colder air down here in the eastern half of the country, which would turn our pattern more snowy as we'd expect for January. But tonight, it's going to be cold and quiet. Clouds sticking around. We did have, again, some clearing off towards the east. That should fill back in with stratus clouds tonight. We're back down into the 30s. Overall, a quiet night across northeast Ohio. Your National Design hour-by-hour forecast. Yeah, a couple flurries here and there. Pretty much the same forecast tonight as we've been dealing with the last couple days. You can see some of these clearing spots, especially further to the east. Tomorrow, I think we see a little bit of sunshine. Check this out. We've got the low clouds tomorrow morning, but models continue to bring drier air in here, so that would start to erode the clouds a little bit of what we've seen today. High temperatures aren't going to respond a whole lot. In fact, we're going to be stuck in the 30s tomorrow, but don't be surprised if you see that sun. In fact, I think surprise would be certainly the word to use at this point, as it's been a while since we've seen some sunshine. But the cold air, as I mentioned, yeah, it's cold now, but the real true Arctic air is off towards the north. But there are signs as we go through time, as I mentioned, this is later next week, that we not only bring that cold air into Canada, but that cold air comes south. And that would, again, turn us pretty snowy across here. And that would be sometime around Thursday and Friday of next week. Something we'll continue to watch. Union Home Mortgage 7-day forecast, 30s the next couple days. Yeah, we've got sun peaks scattered throughout the weekend. On Wednesday, we'll have clouds increasing. That's out ahead of our pattern changer next week. We'll continue to keep an eye on that for sure.